Marty here, and today I'm going to tell you a little story. First of all, I found my avatar. Marty for the win. You'll never guess where she was. This is crazy. You'll never guess what my avatar was. On my desk, under a pile of notebooks. Nice. Nice. I like it. That's totally where she belongs, not on the shelf. Anywho, I'm going to tell you guys a little story about the time my mom and I snuck into Canada. Yes, for a few moments we were illegal aliens in Canada. But before I get started on my story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell notifications so you get notified when we upload next. We're trying to reach, my dad gave us a goal of 1,111 subscribers. We are currently, at the time of filming this, at 1,095. We're like 16, I think, away from our goal. So if you're not subscribed, you should totally do that, because don't you want to help us reach our goals? Don't you want to help us reach our goals? Yes. Yes, you do. Anywho, let's get on with the story. So my mom and I moved down to the States from Alaska for a while, and we decided to drive back to Alaska when we were moving back. We loaded up our little van and headed for the hills. My mom was in a wheelchair, so we had a little bit of difficulties. I pre-checked ahead to make sure there was hotels along the way that were handicap accessible, and it turned out they weren't. So that was a bummer. My handicapped mom and I got to sleep in the van for like 2 weeks or something. So that was crazy. But that's not the story I'm telling. On the way to Alaska, we had to drive through Canada. So we got to the border of Canada super late one night, and we didn't want to cross the border yet because our cell phones would only work in the United States and not in Canada. And we were supposed to meet my dad on the way, like halfway through Canada. So we wanted to wait till the next day so we could call him and tell him that we were heading over the border. So we decided we were going to, and plus the border was closed, so yeah, that too. And so we decided that we were going to camp, but we didn't eat, we hadn't eaten anything that day, so we were like, we should really eat, because we were getting sick. I was very sick during this whole trip. It was disgusting, like, bleh, like, ugh, like, yeah. So anyways, not that anyone asked. So anyways, we went into a dollar store, which, one of the main things I miss about living down in the States is the dollar stores. Up here in Alaska, we have like a few $1.89 stores or whatever, but we don't have like the Dollar Tree and stuff like that is down in the States. Love them. Anywho, so I went into the dollar store and I overheard two ladies talking about a Denny's. I was like, oh, sweet, those things are open 24 hours. Mom and I could go and get some food and chill out, have some coffee, much needed. So I says to them, I'm so sorry, I wasn't trying to eavesdrop or anything, but you mentioned a Denny's. Can you tell me how to get there? And they're like, oh yeah, you just blah, 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 and you can blah, 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 nah, nah, nah. I was like, okay, great. Thank you very much. So I go out to the van, I get in the van, and my mom's like, why are you looking so happy? And I'm like, haha, because I'm taking you to Denny's, baby. And she's like, oh my god, there's a Denny's here? And I'm like, yeah, totally. Okay, sorry, I'm starting to ramble. Yeah, so anyways, we went, and I was following the lady's instructions exactly. And I found the road that they were talking about. And this road was paved and nice, and we're driving down it, and pretty soon it turned into a dirt road. My mom's like, Marty, are you sure this is the right way? That's not what my mom sounded like. But she's like, are you sure this is the right way? And I'm like, I'm pretty sure this is the instructions the lady gave me. So we drove for a little bit more, and pretty soon this dirt road started to turn into a four-wheeler trail. Like a one-lane trail. And I'm like, I don't know about this, but at this point there's nowhere to turn around. So I'm like, well, it's gotta lead somewhere. But at this point there's like nowhere to turn around, so I keep going. And I'm like, it has to end somewhere. And pretty soon I see up ahead that there's a highway. And I'm like, look, Mom, there's a road right there. See? We're totally fine. She's like, I don't know about this. And I'm like, just don't worry about it, Mom. Don't worry about it. Famous last words, right? I don't even know. I should always listen to my mom. So, I go to pull out on the highway, and I look, and I'm like, hey, Mom, isn't that the Canadian border over there? And I look this way, and I'm like, oh, look, there's a giant sign that says, Welcome to Canada. Yeah. My mom is freaking out at this point. She's like, oh my God, we snuck into Canada. And I'm like, it's fine. We were going to Canada anyways. Let's just go. And my mom's like, no, we can't do that. We're going to get arrested. As soon as we pull out on the road, we're going to get arrested. Just turn around and go back. Sorry about my voice being all messed up still. I'm still getting over being sick. So I was like, well, we can just, there's nowhere to turn around, Mom. We can just pull out. And she's like, no, just back up. And I'm like, okay, fine. So I backed the van up, and I am not even exaggerating, I literally had to back the car all the way up till we hit, like, pavement. I mean, it was ridiculous. It was like, I had to reverse for like 5-6 minutes? I don't know. 10 minutes? I don't even know how long. 20 years? No, I don't think it was 20 years. But it was a long time. So yeah, so we got done. We got back on the road and we're back in the United States. And my mom's freaking out. She's like, no, that was probably a trap. Like, a trap from who, Mom? Who wants to trap us into going into Canada? Nobody. So we parked at a campground, I think, or Walmart or somewhere. It wasn't Walmart. I don't know where we were. We were parked somewhere. And we slept in the van, and then the next day we crossed legally. So yeah, that's the story of how my mom and I snuck into Canada. Well, I don't know, did we sneak into Canada? I mean, we were like on the other side, but we didn't go on the highway. I'm pretty sure we were still in Canada. So yeah, my mom and I were illegal aliens to Canada for a while. But it's okay, because we took it all back. We reversed all the way back down the road and got in legally. And now we're back in Alaska. So yay! I hope you enjoyed this story time, and give me a thumbs up if you like this story. Leave some crazy stories in the comments below. I'd love to read them. And bye. Don't forget to... Epic. I'm such a pro. Anyways, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Help us hit our goal of 100. Help us hit our goal of 1,111 subscribers. And don't forget to stay weird, because it adds color to the world, and nobody wants to live in a black and white world. Bye! I am so glad to have my avatar back. Yeah. Baby shark doo 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 doo. Baby shark doo 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 doo. I'm sorry. I'm ashamed of myself. Bye!